I ill like that look in you. Most of your kind. There's aught. Worry not, Vest. Come along, you
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
My aches.
Not my kind of place, this.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Do you This is no place for... You ought not anger the overseer.
I ought to turn in for the night.
Townspeople depend on me.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
Naught but trouble here.
Time for you.
You were prepared to work.
My knees have been...
The vicinity is...
A job well done. What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Still yourself! Oh my god!
Swift strike. Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
Was it you then? 'Tis a wonder you have... Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from? Where are you going?
Pawns are off. I am no except. 'Tis my privilege.
Well, you truly are the Arisen. Surely there's only... The Watchhead would know what to... Suppose we'll save any further. What? Mayhap you could make... The Arisen is said to... Hoy there, my pa always... You should stop by the inn in Mel...
We must rest. A splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights. One can but strive to improve. Fine place to harvest some ingredients. Goblins, master!
I enjoy tackling fierce. Let us work together. Behold the state of the village. It is a
Pity, brother. Hast thou forgotten?
This is the second time I've watched it. Pray. After all, I know you suffered for it. Arisen. Does it have aught to do? They said 'twas so that.
Ah, the ruler of Vermin. If you claim the same, I dispatched a missive. Would you be willing to accompany? Oh, but I would not. Come to think of it, mayhap now would be a...
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around? Methinks we've earned a brief repose.
Should you wish to pick... Shall we discuss tactics? Oh. What does this say? Let's have a look then.
Well, she told me all about I'm in your debt. Now, tell me. Perhaps you already... Well, now, go on. If there is aught you wish to know, very well. But I shan't take up it.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master?
So this is what...
Shall we seek some answers?
Ah, you first and foremost, my thanks. Good. Then let...
Battle is best avoided here. Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen? I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought with?
An Arisen.
An Arisen?
'Tis uncertain.
What?
I'm well aware of how, if the claim is full. All's been arranged.
Very well. I shall return.
Since letting the enemy gain the upper hand, the early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You are approached if you've an entry permit. Nothing to show. What do you think?
I shall conduct the interrogate.
I beg your forgiveness. If the Queen Regent, I had no choice but to treat you as a then you have truly you. Some days pass, the people rejoice, yet no. Your arrival, the assassination thus, following that, however, I shall devise some plan. This one's cleared of all suspicion.
Consign it! Get... You there! Did you see an earth? Thought you could hide, eh?
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
As I informed you, should Disa dinner, yet if we are to, it was delayed, so the central players in the none would be only select member. If your majesty is to be counted on the citizenry, what say you? I thank you. The first is Trevor, next is half village. Finally,
off we...
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to info. I have attempted to do what that I could undertake. What say you, your majesty? I shall ensure that the door...
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
Shall we get some rest? It appears night has fallen while we slept. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway? These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Asking for it. You follow me.
Will someone do aught about this?
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Who pray? Keep your... Could it be that you have... Aye. Mother has been I gather 'tis the same... Could Mother have had a...
Regent Kinsfed.
Me?
Then start searching, you fool.
This room turned up. I'll head out first and speak...
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to... Have you found any of the items? discuss it.
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new.
There is much we ought to tend. How fared your mission? This scrap. This alone can prove little. 'Tis a surprise. If Regent Kings, you have done well.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting? Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasis fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word, a minister, from the pains he took, that alone is the Regent Kin. He bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the daughter...
We've been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
The minister would be more careful. I would not, however...
Oh, perhaps... Oh, as if anyone... Now. Indeed.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
There is much we ought to tend to. I know this sigil. Let me see. Pray make haste. Amiga clue. Though the politicals... I fear such a part... At any rate, I will investigate these only once we have bleed, and ere it slips my mind.
I sense eyes upon us. Ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please. 'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Wonder what's going on in town.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear... Place,
This is Godwin's approach.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This way. What is the meaning of this?
My patience wears thin.
Stand strong!
That damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Shall I assist?
I shall not fail you. All together now! We attack as one! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
'Tis easily done.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Then you truly... Somehow I knew you have my better.
Ulrika!
Forgive me. I'd best...
We managed to repel the dragon. What will become of Mel?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedure. Forgive me. You see, and we cannot so regrettably. Let me see. Methinks Roger, he runs the local. May fortune smile upon him.
Where ought we to begin our search?
Need anything? Stop by again, Soup.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite.
I'm a predicament.
I mislike the look of it.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Speaking of...
Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
B, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. Their retaliation's not.
Well done. Your rift has been drenched. I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
All done, then?
I thank you for... And what luck!
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
You're gonna regret that.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
No quarrel here.
Oi, you there! If you reach the fire, give us a hand. Right, send us your aid. Get to the
The Arisen's soaked to the bone.
That's what I'm talking about!
you into a pincushion.
The Arisen has been drenched.
Oh, a small force. I'll not stop you if you wish.
Why must it come to this?
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? I'm sorry!
Was most effective.
Tis not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Perhaps.
Some variety would be nice if you must fight.
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes. No mercy.
Tis done. Splendid.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strength, you've done a fine job. The number of those, should you continue to... And it slips...
Done already, are we?
As a you will, of course... There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any... Very well. The coronation is to take place... We've been had. The false sovereign, according to Regent, I imagine, perchance 'tis a tool. Alas, pray, allow me time to...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
There is much we ought to tend regarding the matter of the sigil upon that, yet official dealing with such hindrance, few may pass through with some coin. 'Tis most for you ought pass through the border.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to... And quality is what you need if you want... to survive. So if we... check the price, just remember. Many thanks.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes this will not take you anywhere till I've had my...
I'll take any chance.
Whoa!
Duty, not
Out.
If our destination...
You trying to piss me off?
A merchant.
So, you go on through.
Say, did you know Sir Lysandre?
Well, if they're not called...
You ever heard of the coral snakes? There's no lack of talk is, I thought only fine not live on. At any rate, it...
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides.
How dare
Will not take that from you.
Well met.
So this is good. Now, methinks 'tis
What does that make? Be at ease. Come. Let
What now?
the people, Her Majesty, many are unhappy. I know not what manner. I would be glad to offer a bargain more than fair. Glad I am to simply show it to. They are harsh in their simple plan, I know.
How might I be of service? Not to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Now here's a welcome sight.
all not, however, for as a researcher.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Then I shall remain by your side.
Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal. Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find 'tis a god's sway. By refining such, however, small. Speaking of weird, 'tis possible mayhap one such as the...
I being guided to this end?
Always leave me here.
From bad to worse.
I've been here so long.
Yeah, asking for it.
This job better be worth it.
Do you suppose that was funny? This ox cart can't set off till I've had my... Just let it
I'll not be done in. The light.
Prepare yourself. Think yourself.
Yes, master.
What's all this ruckus?
Witness my ire.
Lay down your arms.
How's this? You kill him, you little blight.
Oi! You plan to roll over and die then?
You should be.
Battle is best avoided here.
I knew you seek answers, and loath as I sense a land, yet it now lies, though it would seem perhaps he who was...
About... Oh, so...
Ah, good. I've told you about, but I ne'er spoke of, as he himself. Yet he alas. Oh, it sound. I should know. Would that... Come see me again if it...
I'd not known there were ruins. I should have liked to at any rate.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
There's no great shock to me.
It seems aught has occurred within the depths of Stormwind Cave. But what, I wonder?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
There, Master! Saurians!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Yet your time and again. Why do you not? I am. And he is bale I. Yet rare the flesh, and 'twould seem, yet 'tis fine. I shall grant her less, if that is what you.
I see no way to use this. We must be missing something.
Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
What we have, but when the time comes. Ah, a new hand. This. But why do you possess all that matters? I must make haste, but wait, no. But Lord Phasus, though now, all the better if it happened. You've returned. Yet here you. I shan't delay.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Reckon you can do as you please, eh? You can do as you please, eh? I'll not be cowed so easy. Mine's done. I'm off to the town. Reckon you can do as you please, eh? When you like. I mustn't falter.
You're made of sterner stuff than that. Oi! Have a little faith in yourself. I'll not be cowed so easily. Fur and armour make a sweet match. Oh, the pay watched you very well.
If this experiment were to fail,
I've never heard such nonsense.
Bad enough.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
My stomach's growling all the time. I can't stand all this.
And you look at my wares. Most of only do take care to leave the room as you found it. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
welcome, and
Dear?
Ah, apologies. Methinks it began, 'tis entitled, A Curious Tome. I thought I might use it. Perhaps you will think me, yet 'tis most but mayhap they're said to reduce. I must keep reading.
I've heard
Look as long as you please.
Do come again. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I shall come at once, Arisen. With the ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
Another walk.
If you want to be top dog.
treat myself to a tipple before bed. Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Let them try and stop me.
The Gigantus appears to have fallen. Let us hasten to Moonglint Tower.
True enough.
Stay calm now. Remember your training.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, adventuring is toilsome as 'tis, and yet you do it with a laden pack. I cannot but admire your strength.
Yes, Master. Battle is best avoided here.
I'm not interested.
You keep your name, and I
Find myself an
Down your arms. You hurt yourself.
hold it.
Quick! Douse the flames!
don't think
What is it? You ought at least rest. Only don't go rush.
Thou wouldst flee. Thy choice. The world thou is.
Light the dragon.